Dev, we are understanding that you have also sought an intervention of the Supreme Court in this matter. What is your contention?
Very simple. As you know, municipal elections are due to happen on 25th. But what is unfolded is continuous attacks on our workers, on our leaders, false cases being filed, they are being framed. And despite the Supreme Court's interim order to give protection to us, uh, it's just so violent. I mean, the BJP workers are totally out of control. I mean, yesterday they attacked the police station, guys. They vandalized the police station. They're vandalizing the homes of our leaders, our municipal candidates. There are more than 11 FIRs pending since the Supreme Court order, and there's a total breakdown of law and order now. There's absolutely no security for the opposition, especially with women in Congress. And I'm hoping that the Supreme Court will take cognizance, will file the contempt, making the DG police a party to it. But there has to be some intervention. There's complete lawlessness here.
Right now, Ms. Dev, you were referring to violence. Now, the BJP on its part says that it's the TMC that is responsible for the violence that we are seeing. But the election, the police over there has intervened today and has banned all rallies. Your reaction to that?
See, every visual that you're showing on your television screen is not a single visual of any BJP worker, any BJP leader's car being vandalized. That itself speaks volumes. If they have evidence of us attacking them anywhere or doing illegal activity, please share the pictures with the media. We have cancelled all our road shows. Abhishek Banerjee, our General Secretary, was supposed to do a road show. They've given permission to a leader of his stature to do a street lecture, like stand on the corner of a street, which we've agreed to, because we have absolutely no choice. All campaigning has come to a standstill. Election Commission is refusing to give CCTV cameras and VVPATs for the voting. There's so much of tension in the air. I don't even know if people will come out today. So, I mean, if this is the state of affairs in municipal elections, can you even fathom what's going to happen in 23 in the assembly elections? This has to be fixed, and my only hope is Supreme Court.
Absolutely. As you're pointing out, it's unfathomable what will happen when assembly elections take place. Now, violence, of course, has been at an all-time high, but don't you think it's equally responsible for political parties of all hues and colors to come together and make sure that the democratic process in this country is smooth and violence-free?
Absolutely. We should be fighting, through ballot, not bullets. I mean, imagine if a police station can get vandalized twice on the same day, then what remains? I mean, what remains to be said? So clearly, the BJP workers have no fear of the police. I mean, if this is going to be the state of affairs, how do you expect a democratic, way of conducting elections is out of the question, given the state of affairs? And we can't move out of our hotels. It's like house arrest. We can't take responsibility if we step out. So how are we going to campaign? This is absolutely undemocratic. It's unfair, and this is totally illegal what's happening in Tripura. And I thank your channel for running the story.
Right now, Ms. Dev, who do you hold responsible for the current situation of law and order that we see in Tripura? Obviously. Yes, please go on.
See, the way the police is acting, they have no reason to act with bias unless there's political pressure. Now, Mamata Banerjee cannot put political pressure on the Tripura police. Who can? Is the BJP government. The BJP leaders are putting pressure on the police here. It's a crystal clear-cut case of political vendetta. There's no second logic to it. And I'm again saying that if any TMC workers have vandalized anybody's car, done anything wrong, please show it. All that Shiny Ghosh did is she was driving past the CM's meeting from inside her car. She said, look, the CM's meeting has hardly any people. She never interfered in the meeting. She's a 29-year-old girl and you've accused her of attempt to murder, like she was trying to speak to the CM's meeting to trample people. I mean, who will believe that? That itself tells you that it's a completely concocted, fabricated case against him. Attempt to murder? I mean, come on.
Right now, Ms. Dev, we also understand that a delegation of TMC leaders has sought an appointment with the Home Minister Amit Shah. Now, what's the status of that, and what are your demands going to be when you do meet the Home Minister?
See, although law and order is a state subject, but when the state fails, when the state fails in its duty in law and order, where do you go? You go to the Home Minister of the country. I mean, where else do we go? Surely he can rein it in. They're so quick to increase the jurisdiction of the BSF. I mean, what about internal security? What about people trying to campaign and getting beaten up? CPM is nowhere on the field. They haven't even stepped out. They did like one procession and they haven't been able to campaign either. So not just a Trinamool Congress. So a Home Minister must take cognizance of this. He can't just say it's a state subject or the state is failing.
Right, absolutely. Now, the other part that we wanted to ask you about is that the TMC will be protesting in the national capital as well. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is there today. What are your demands essentially from the government? Because you are at the end of the day now protesting in the national capital as well.
See, we are demanding nothing beyond our right to campaign, our right to do political activity, our right to contest the election in a free and fair way. There's nothing extraordinary we are asking for. We are asking for no favors. We are asking for what is our right as per the law of this country. And I think Amit Shah ji needs to intervene. It is totally out of control. That's all we are asking for. The TMC MPs who will be, I mean, I'm in Agartala, but they'll be in Delhi. They're trying to meet him to explain to him what the situation is. And having said that, as the Home Minister of the country, he should be naturally worried about something like this. But clearly he's not, which also speaks volumes.
Right, just very, very quickly, going back to the incident, where with your youth wing president that happened in Tripura. Now, the allegation from the other side is that, the police has gone ahead and filed a first information report that accuses people from the TMC of inciting violence in a sense of a communal divide. How do you react to that now?
It's a totally fabricated case. You are welcome to go on Shalini Ghosh's Twitter handle and have a look at that video on the basis of which they have implicated her for attempt to murder. She's inside her car, posting a video. You can see her car is not speeding. They are saying that she actually drove her car into the Chief Minister's meeting, trying to, trample people. I mean, see that video and tell me if it's totally concocted, this case. It's just to instill fear in us. That's all it is about. That's all it's about, that retreat. And it's wrong.
Right. Ms. Sushmita Dev, appreciate your speaking to us on Republic TV. Thank you very much for joining us.